So let's talk about Blackstone Fortress. I was going to say tactics. Observations would be better. And I need to walk a very, very fine line here because certainly Blackstone Fortress, it's got bite. It's got that 40K narrative. It's got that 40K flavor. It feels like I'm playing something in between a regular game of 40K and Kill Team. And in many ways with Blackstone Fortress, this is the type of 40K that I've been wanting to play for a long, long time. A lot of tactics, a lot of interesting things in the game. But at the same time, this is a game of discovery. This is a game of mystery. You are going into the Blackstone Fortress. And for me, it has that feeling of years and years and years ago, a young Fritz playing Dungeons and Dragons, going into my first dungeon, and that feeling of discovery, even being dozens and dozens of games into the Blackstone Fortress and getting ready for my assault on the final vault on there, the mystery is there. And of course, we've got the Amble expansion. We're going to have the Renegade Commissar. I mean, GW is pumping out more and more stuff on there. There are many, many secrets to unlock. So I'm not going to give away any of that in any of the podcasts. But I want to talk about some operative tactics and what I've noticed. So it's a Games Workshop game, right? What that means is rolling lots of dice and lots of swingy randomness everywhere in there to see what happens. And with the AI rolling on the card to see the behavior and see how they activate, it does an interesting job. It works, but over time, you gain proficiency and you realize how the various, we'll call them bosses, how the various things interact, how the various minions interact, and the various challenges that you're going to face. So you become tactically stronger going into the Blackstone Fortress, even if the AI does catch you by surprise once in a while. On top of that, there is this leveling up factor, not so much in becoming inspired, although that helps, but as you gain the tech, as you gain gear, at some point, I'd say after you clear maybe the second vault, you are just dripping in gear and items and one-use items. I mean, you have a lot of power on there to the point where you feel like you're unstoppable. And I say feel like because you are somewhat unstoppable, but what we want to do is spread the love. We want to move out. We want to spread and develop all of the characters. And this was, I can't say it's a mistake because it's just a learning process. Again, no spoilers. I picked the characters I want to play. And I'm running two games right now. I'm running a solo game, and then with the board gaming group and the 40K group, we kind of got that together. We're each making our way through the Blackstone Fortress, controlling two characters each, or one character, but a couple of us, two characters. And certainly in any game, you play what you want to play, what you enjoy. But what I realized with the Blackstone Fortress, character death is real. Character loss is real. And even when you think you have the game figured out, due to the random nature of the Blackstone Fortress, you could potentially draw an encounter that the physical setup of the fortress is in such a way, randomly, with one of the randomly drawn encounters, that the power level is deadly on there. And the illusion, the Negavolt cultists on there, they hit really hard. I mean, that's not a spoiler. You fight them, they hit really hard. But for the most part, that is offset by their easily negated by shooting and correct discipline and manipulating the initiative order. Good tactics defeat them most of the time. But every now and then, things will line up based on the mission, based on the outlay. They're on you turn one, and they're hitting you hard, and you are taking grievous wounds, and you are going down. And if you're playing permadeath, which at this point we are, and you're halfway through the Blackstone Fortress, and you're gearing your way up, and you lose a hero or two, that's a massive, massive loss on there. I can't say you won't come back. You're sad face because you lost that, but that's huge. So what we learned tactically is we need to share the wealth, we need to spread the love, and play one of the explorers, get some gear. let them go back to the precipice. Let them hang out, on the Drake Star and kind of relax for a little bit and develop your other characters in there just as a safeguard. So if something happens with that, I would say is the most important tactical piece, the tactica piece going into the Blackstone Fortress. If you dare to go into the Blackstone Fortress, just being aware that, yes, you're leveling up. Yes, you're becoming godlike. Yes, you are learning the AI. And for the most part, you have the team down as a science. But the dangers are still real. And you could get caught on that bad turn. And halfway through the fortress, it's going to be really hard to recover. So work on developing the entire team and pushing the entire team out.